Hey, welcome back to Analog Band Podcast. I'm your boy, the Wolfhound. If you could like, share, and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Or buy me a cup of coffee. It actually goes to buy me a cup of coffee. During my journey, music journey, reaction journey, I've been seeing a lot of comments from different countries, and they recommend local music. And I get a lot of Brazilians in my Damash Kudabergen videos. So the Brazilian folks, great comments. I appreciate you guys. Obrigado, I think it is. Um, you guys have mentioned that I should check out this guy, Gabriel Henrique, and his voice. And, somehow, like, I've never been to Brazil, but somehow I feel like I have in a way because there's a couple factions in my life that kind of overlapped with Brazilians. One, when I was in Japan, I had quite a few Brazilian friends. They were into the car scene, the JDM, Japanese car scene, so it was a lot of Brazilians. And then I got into jiu-jitsu, as you can kind of see back there. And obviously, Brazilian jiu-jitsu is Japanese and Brazilian connection to that, is deep, 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 right? And the master Helio Gracie, obviously, is the legend and his whole family, bringing it to the wide world. And so there's lots of factions, and then and the surf scenes as well. Being from the islands, I won't get fully into it, but lots and lots of Brazilian surfers that come to the islands, Pacific Islands, to or sometimes compete out in the island. So Brazil, one of these days I'll come out there. Oh, the other thing is even the capoeira, right? Used to play that video game Eddie Gordo on Tekken. And I was like, man, one of these days I want to learn that, but I don't have the, I don't think I have the flexibility. I mean, I was in martial arts, but with jiu-jitsu, boxing, and wrestling and stuff like that, but I could never do that kind of stuff. It was more like the dancing side of it, but really cool. I've actually seen a few guys actually pull that off in matches and stuff. So Brazil, I've got a heart for you, and thank you for sharing your culture. Because it has spread around the world outside of Brazil, but one of these days I'll get there. It's on a list of things that I'd love to do someday. Anyway, some of my subscribers from Brazil had mentioned I should check out Gabriel Henrique, and also some of my subscribers from Philippines, which is interesting. So maybe the Portuguese and the Spanish of the Tagalog, maybe they understood some of it, but I think it also has to do with who he covered. Was popular in both countries. But I'm just gonna go right into it. This is first time hearing this song and first time listening to Gabriel Henrique. And let's go. I Want to Know What Love Is by Gabriel Henrique, and I think it's a cover.
Better take a little time to think this over, and that we between the lines, in case I need it when I'm colder. Hey, in my life, there's been hard anything. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I will travel so far to tell this lonely land.
Okay, I know this song, right? I wanna know what love is. That's my terrible version, but let's hear Henrique.
I wanna know what love is.
Much better than me.
I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can't show me. I gotta take a little time to look around me. I've got nowhere left to hide. It looks like love has finally found me. Oh,
This is Foreigner. I want to know what love is by Foreigner. That British. Okay, that's what. Yeah, I haven't heard this song in a while. This is kind of a gospel version of it. It's very nice.
I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. Feel what love is. And I know you can show me. Show me. I wanna know. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. And I know you can show me. I wanna know what love is.
Oh, stop. Okay. Hold on. So now it's coming together. I was covering Dimash Kudaibergen. I'll show you that in the link. And we were talking about his whistle note that he does. It's called a D8 whistle note. And then, Mariah Carey's name came up because she does the whistle note a lot. And he's just doing the whistle note. I don't know what octave this is, but again, this is insane. I was not expecting that, especially from a guy. But let's go back and hear that again. Hold on a second. What did I just hear? Very cool. I'm glad to be surprised. That has got to be very hard to pull off. But I will say that I don't want to compare, but I'm just saying Dimash shattered diamonds with his, and this is pretty close. But I think it's Dimash was on a little bit different level than that. Sorry, if you're like a super fan of Gabriel, but it's still awesome, and it's very abnormal for anybody to be able to pull this off. So that's why I'm going to go back and hear it one more time. Killed it, my man. He killed it. What do you think about that, man? He killed it. Not comparing. It's not good to compare one-on-one. I was just saying the whistle note was something I was covering my previous podcast, and I'll leave a link to it. But yeah, I mean, heard that song before, and then it finally came to me. That was Foreigner. And their version is different. To hear it as like a gospel song and then adding that whistle, it's a very different. I mean, the song all recognizable, but a very different take on it that was really cool. Beautiful song, and I think if this was on in the car, you're definitely not going to turn it off. I have somebody that would really, really, really like that song. I'm going to share that with them today. But if you have any more songs from Gabriel Henrique, that would be really cool. If you could do me a favor and leave some comments about other songs that I might want to cover that he sings, or other songs in Brazil. Like I said, I got a lot of love for Brazil. There's a part of me, part of their culture in me with all the training that I've done in jiu-jitsu, and it's a long journey. Jiu-jitsu, if people don't know jiu-jitsu, it's not like I've done other martial arts, and it's not the same. It takes a long time, and when you're a master, you truly are a master. So all thanks out to Brazil. Love you guys. I appreciate you guys coming back to the podcast. If you can like, share, and subscribe, that would be awesome. Link is in the description below. If you can buy me a cup of coffee, that is really cool. Not even a whole cup, maybe like a half cup. Brazilian coffee is really good too. So I'll see you on the next one. I'm your boy, the Wolfhound, and I'm out.